This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Keeping it on the ground here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Sacked, it's a loss back to the 6.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Well, that's a good job of this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
The Huskies will line up to punt it away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And they'll down this right at midfield. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Now it's 2nd down here. Back to throw. It's Ferguson. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The back's got it. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. And here he goes. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And the Huskies hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3 and out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes could be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, it's Ferguson. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Trojans will have to kick this away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And yeah, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And here's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Tight end makes the grab. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Solid gain in the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's hit as he throws it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a 45-yard attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Comes the USC offense back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. And the Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Ferguson. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the left side. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. And the Trojans pick up enough to get a first down there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw again. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Washington offense retakes the field here. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Bringing pressure. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. And he drops back in the gun. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Catch made on the right side. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. 2nd and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Send the back in motion. Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Met kicked right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to throw. It's Ferguson. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Deep shot to the left side. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's caught. It's Henderson. And they've got him. The clock is still running up. They're hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Dropping back, it's Ferguson. Catch battle on the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The completion sets up a second down play. On the toss play, runner moving left. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Try and muscle for the first down. And you're right out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? He'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Washington, 13, USC, 7.
The Huskies will kick this away to begin the second half. kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. USC offense is back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at midfield. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Dropping back, it's Ferguson. Receiver makes the catch. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And looking to throw now on first down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Wants to throw it. And the ball is hauled in. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Receiver in motion now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Ferguson. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Strong game by this quarterback. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown.
BAT is good. Puts him in front, 14-13 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Sort of one down. Sets up the next drive. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Looking to scramble.
Makes the grab on the move. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here?
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff in a single back formation. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And there's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
USC offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Catch made by the tight end. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. The this offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Ferguson. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. Pulls it in. It's Henderson. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
They'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Give it to the back again. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And they pick up the first on the ground. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Now here's the toss play. Breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Here's a carry for the fullback. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. Look them up on a second down. Back to pass. It's Ferguson. On the move now. Makes a quick grab. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, That's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. Third down and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Washington, 13.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down.
Washington Huskies will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Caught quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. We'll try to run it with the option. And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air. It's man. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. And the Trojans will crank up the tempo.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Leaning on the run game here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. He's swarmed by the defense. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pass. It's Ferguson. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
It's victory formation. Quarterback will kneel down.